We're going to do a walkthrough on the garden. It is mid-August. We're starting here at the head. This is a row of Salvia leucanthia, which will be big, like 4 or 5 feet tall, purple blooms this fall. And here's all the buckwheat. This is a cover crop, which is a quick grower. We grow a lot of that in the summer. This is where cool flowers will be planted this fall. These are leftover cool flowers. We leave that for the native bees. Love black-eyed Susan, so we leave them in if we don't need the space. Look at that buckwheat. It is just beautiful, and it's getting ready to go into full bloom. Be covered in bees. Here's one of our sunflower beds. You can see the green patch in the middle is next week's, and this week's is at the end. I'll cut those this morning. Here's some fall cockscomb getting ready to start down at that end, and here's some younger. Here's a new sunflower bed. This was just planted, so we plant grass in the front. You can see here that's millet, and then down at the end that's 1 week's worth of sunflowers. That's 375. And here is our gorgeous Lysianthus that is regrowing. We'll have another bumper crop. Look at that. Amazing. So as you all probably have seen on our Facebook page, we harvested gobs of this during July. So we're walking along. Here's a new bed of spikes, celosia. That bright orange down there is Sunday. And that is just beautiful. I'm going to cut that today. Here's a new bed of zinnias that is just coming on. This is was a bed of sunflowers and that grass that's ready to be torn down. I'll mow this and till it, and we'll plant it again. These are our original zinnias planted in April. You can see how grassy they are. They've just continued to pump out huge zinnia heads, even though it doesn't look very good right now. So I have hesitated to tear it down. Here's a bed I just mowed of orange Sunday that had already produced lots. Another original zinnia bed, and oh my goodness, there's so much grass in there. However, I see 50 big heads of zinnias down there. I know you can't probably see it. Here is more zinnias. Here's the beds of cockscomb that have been pretty ravaged. We've cut tons. They were as tall as these stakes. You can see the shoots coming along. And here's another bed of grass and sunflowers. Those are probably planted 2 weeks ago. A bed of cockscomb. This is one of our most productive colors, red-orange. Oh, I have to show you. This is always full of so many great bugs. Look at this guy. Let me get him focused. Him, that must be his wife. They're so cool. I mean, they're so awesome. All right, we have other things to look at. So this is where some sunflowers were that we are done with. And here we are at the hairy balls patch. And the monarchs are already busy out here this morning. So hairy balls are called that because they get these big green seed pods that are fuzzy. And they're like leather. Can you hear that? They're pretty durable. This is perhaps one of the most popular cut flowers we have in the fall. Cutting it as with the seed pod, you can see the little insignificant flowers covered in native bees, the honey bees from next door, monarchs. It is just a great crop to have in the garden. And it's about the same height as me, so it's almost a little under 6 foot. And here is another. This is a newer bed of zinnias also. So here, back here is a half an acre that we have just let go. We're trying to create a naturalized place for the wildlife. Our native border that runs the perimeter of our farm on this side is loaded with just so many great birds and other creatures that we're trying to create even more space. So that used to be in flowers. That would have been, 25 more 100-foot beds. So that's what's going on here at the gardener's workshop.